What was childhood like? Like what you got into? Was you into sports? Was you nigga knocking? What you,
Shit, knocking niggas across the head.
okay.
And I was really a rough chick, man. I grew up off tough love, so I was in the streets at a young age, you know what I'm saying, influenced. Uh, the whole nine, juvenile programs,
Mm.
jail, prison, you know what I'm saying? I
So
ended
you
up
was
playing.
taking people lunch money in school.
No, I wasn't no bully. I wasn't really no bully.
Okay, okay.
Uh I had an anger issue, you
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Brother died at a young age.
Mm.
We was
Sorry,
young.
sorry to hear that.
He was 8. I was 8, he was 10.
Mm.
And when he died, I just script flipped. You know what I'm saying? I just was just tripping
Mm-hmm.
and got into the streets. I wasn't really even in school enough to take a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ended up making it to high school. Fucked that up too.
Mm.
So
Understood, understood. Okay, okay. So, all right. Before, so now I'm glad that you actually brought that up. So, growing up tough. So, what did that do for you? Did that make you like you're saying? If I was being younger, you used to get into a lot of fights. Like, you used to get into fights with the teachers. Like,
shit, boy. Yeah. Fights
Mhm.
with dudes, girls. One time in third grade, I threw the desk at the teacher.
Stop
To the
saying.
elementary, there's people that could vouch for that. For sure, for sure. Just had an anger problem, man.
Mm,
I wasn't even, I was a people beater. You know what I'm saying? That's what
mm,
I call myself. I wasn't really no woman beater, but I beat a
mm.
female ass when I was a jit. You know
Gotcha.
what I'm saying? Real talk, just like I beat a nigga ass,
Mm,
though. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? I don't condone none of that,
That's
but
it.
that's just what it was.
That's how it was. That's how it was growing up. And how many siblings total was it?
It was 4 of us,
Four of y'all growing up. Okay. Any sisters?
no
All
girls,
all
all
boys?
boys,
You like me, all brothers, bro.
all
That's
boys.
okay. So yeah. Y'all was giving y'all people hell a little bit.
Yeah,
He said a lot of it.
yeah,
Okay, no, for sure.
yeah. Man, yeah. I used to be when I was a jit. My mama used to leave me in Pompano, 1800 block.
Mm,
Feel me? That's why I really. That's how I pump it on my second home. You feel me?
mm,
I grew up with my cousins though. You feel me? In the projects. So yeah,
that's how it was. So your nationality is
American, African American.
African American.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely, definitely. Cause you got a Caribbean vibe too. You know what I mean?
Well, I grew up around the Zones, you know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Dune City,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? 20 hole over there in Deerfield. I grew up around them boys. So I
understood,
fuck with that. I fuck with it. I fuck with his heavy.
understood, understood. So now, as you getting older, like what type of music did you listen to, like growing up and just getting older?
Uh when I was young, getting older or younger.
Now, when you're younger and then like getting older.
Well, when I was young, my mom used to have me on the little solid gold soul,
Mm,
50s, 60s,
mm-hmm.
70s and stuff, because we used to travel sometimes, and that's what she played. Hot 105, shit like that. Growing up, though, I started listening to people like, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? As I got a little bit older, then it was Bone Thugs and Harmony, No Limit,
Okay.
shit like that, that I
Mm-hmm.
started thugging. You know what I'm saying? When I really started being in the streets, it was that Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
That Carter One. I was really thugging. I was really out there on that
Mm-hmm.
Carter
Bruh.
One.
And like, what's crazy is a lot. This is something like nobody really know about me, but I used to do music. But what got me into music was the fucking Carter One, bro. I'm talking about when he dropped that, bro. It was over with.
Bruh, the Carter One, the only album of any artist that I know every song, word for word. The only album,
For
because
real
I really
though.
was like, I really was hanging out there. You know what I'm
Understood.
saying?
Understood. So when did you get into music? Like when did you start finding music as something you like to do or was interested in?
I was 13 in the juvenile program. Shout out to Clifford. I don't know where he at now, but it was a white boy named Clifford. He used to rap in the program, level 6 program, and he was like, bro, just try it. And I tried it. Never stopped. 13.
And,
Yeah.
and so was it like what, a song, or was it like a poem type? Because it's your first, you know.
Man, it was a song, bro. It was a song. It was a song about being locked up and how what happened. You know what I'm saying? And once it was a jit song, but once I knew that I had a flow. I just didn't stop. I never stopped. You know what I'm saying?
And when was your first time you actually said, "All right, I'm gonna take this in the booth"?
Shit, when I was 15, I was in the 20 hole, and the boys, Haitian Charlie, seen something in me. His brothers, them in Dune City, they had a record label. At the time, they was dealing with Sergeant Sticks. I don't know if you heard of him.
Okay.
It was called Beatline Records. That's when Sergeant Sticks was with them, and they grabbed me. You know what I'm saying? The boys wouldn't mess with me. I signed a little contract, had my people signed it. You know what I'm saying? I was
Damn.
15, and I was with a record label from Dune City called Beatline Records, and we was in a booth. The boys took me in the booth, and I just started doing it like that. There, 15 years old.
Jeez. So 15 years, 15 years old, you just start getting into music and you signing contracts, right? That means they really saw that in you.
Yeah, I feel like I was the Lil Wayne of the clique, if I'm gonna be honest,
Mm.
because it's like, all right, you had a couple older guys in the clique. You know, them boys can rap, but I had the flow. I knew what was going on because I was young. You
Mm.
feel me? You know, the music be for them young niggas out there. So I was doing my thing for real. I was passing CDs around in school when I ended up getting in school.
Okay, so all right, so like you said, the first time you hit the booth, now because I want us to get to the CDs. So all right, so tell us about your experience, like being the first time in the booth. How was that? How was it like? You nervous, or you was like, man, this is nothing?
Man, I was a 100 taker, bro, because I always tried to critique. I get in that bit hot, sweating, bit can't breathe. So it's like I wasn't really nervous. What really frustrated me more was the time wasting
Mm.
by doing all them damn takes, trying to get it perfect.
Mm.
And I had to learn to do something different. What really got me raw is, I'm gonna be honest, man. Shout out to Haitian Charlie. I was young, so they told me I couldn't curse like that. So I had to really broaden my vocabulary when it comes to that music,
Wow.
and that's what really did it. But I wasn't really nervous. It's just time consuming. I was taking a lot of time.
Mhm. To like get the song recorded, because you
Yeah,
like you're looking for a certain sound, and you be like, nah, let me do it again.
yeah.
Nah,
They
let me
like,
do
bro, it's straight. Nah, bro, I said this
it.
wrong. Play it back. You hear this? I said it wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Understood,
yeah.
understood. Not for sure. Okay, so like you were saying, so now what? You dropped the mixtape. You dropped like
We
what?
had a compilation CD. Okay, Sergeant Sticks had none. They fell out, whatever. So it was a bunch of us. It was like five of us. And we dropped a compilation CD, 19 tracks.
Mm.
And everybody had their solo tracks. Everybody had tracks together with each other,
Okay.
diversified. And once the track was done, they told us they were gonna push it, but they gave us like 500 CDs a piece. You know what I'm saying? And I was in school, so I wasn't passing my CDs around school. And every song that people liked was in school was a solo track. Number 6, number 1, number 7, them
Um.
solos, them all me. One girl, one girl actually, I ain't gonna name drop a lot because
Mm-mm.
I can name drop because this shit certified for real. But one girl actually let me do a birthday party at. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, so I did a birthday party. I performed at a birthday party.
What age was you? Were you?
16.
Okay, so you signed a contract at 15. You performing at 16. Okay, keep going, brother. I'm just logging it.
Uh, so aside from me being in the streets and me people knowing me as being bad, I had the name Piranha Man. Before it was Piranha I Eat 'em, it was Piranha Man. I was a jit. And once I started making music, people knew me for that. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't able to stay out of trouble. But I started making music, went to high school, passing out CDs in high school, played football, got in trouble,
Mm.
started going to jail and shit again because I already was coming from programs. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I started spiraling again, just My mom went to prison when I was 15, and she didn't get out till I was like 20. So that whole time between 15 and 20, I ain't really had no mama.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was just ripping and running for real.
Right. Understood. Understood. So, with that being said, what advice would you give someone that was in your shoes, literally the same shoes that you're talking about? What advice would you give someone who's fighting that or dealing with that right now, a youngster?
I would say go through the motions, man, and listen to the older people. Like real talk. Listen to the people that tell you stuff that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard because I'm against all odds, bro. I ain't listen to nobody, but I feel like I can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to give somebody some real genuine advice without sounding wrong about the shit.
Mm.
Because everybody ain't built the same.
Understood, understood. I mean, but your truth is your truth. You know what I mean? And shoot, your experience is your experience. And believe it or not, that's what I'm saying. It's somebody who's going through, who's going through what you didn't experience. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
And they may be stronger as you. They may be weaker. They may be stronger. You know what I
Facts,
mean?
facts,
But
facts.
they're going through it right now. You know what I mean? So, like you're saying, you just tell them, go through the motion. You know what I mean? It's life, but listen to the older people. Listen to the elders.
Facts, bro.
Okay.
Facts.
Nah, that's real. That's real.